Youth runner here with Menlo School star Landon Pretre. 14:51.5, just incrementally ticking off those marks. He's now right on that all-time Division 5 record that Keenan Paula put up a few years ago. But we know right place, right time, right circumstance to get back here on November 30th and become the all-time greatest. You were in one of the all-time deepest races ever here in the Rob Brenner Championship race, the 45th ASICS Clovis Invitational. Just the energy, the respect, the camaraderie among you guys, whether it's Northern California, Oregon, Central Coast section, Southern section, like just those moments on the bench, like just hanging out with those guys. How special are those for you?
They're so fun. I mean, this is my first time racing a lot of those guys. I usually race in the smaller school races. I think that was my first time ever racing against Aiden, and he and I were together the entire race from start to finish. So it's really fun to then know that we all went out there and gave it our all and raced together, and then we get to have a fun time afterwards on the bench together when we're not in as much pain. So I mean, those moments are always fun. It's always fun to be with these guys. They're all really cool, and it's just a bit of a reward for all going out there and putting ourselves out there.
Obviously, George is very tactical and very strategic in terms of when we can race on a Friday night in a white division varsity race, at Woodbridge, and when we need to be in a championship race here. Like, just in terms of, I know that you are always ready to rise to the occasion, but for the whole group, right? Knowing the challenge that's going to be in front of the team come, not just CCS Division 5 finals, state Division 5 finals, possibly being in that mix, for a berth to NXN. How profound are days like today for the group?
I mean, it's really awesome. It's good to come out here in these races where there's a little bit more stress. We know that it's not too big of a deal, because at the end of the day, if we race poorly here, it's not the end of the season. It's still a long way to go. But it's still good to come out here, put ourselves out here, and see where our fitness is at this point. Test out different race strategies, and really make sure that we have some confidence and we know what we're doing going into that state meet. And having high pressure situations and big races like these are super important for that. We didn't have everyone here today. Some people were sick. Some people, were on holidays. So, we still had a great squad here. Everyone went out there and gave it their all. But it's super good to be in these races.
Most definitely. Had the blessing of seeing some of your Division 5 peers here yesterday as the 45th ASICS Clovis Invitational expanded to 2 days for the first time ever. I've asked you and your brother as well, like throughout your careers, like just how much it's meant to you to be part of really the golden era, in Division 5, and it's only getting better, right?
Yeah.
I mean, certainly I don't have to explain your credentials or Ben's credentials or whatever, or Eon's credentials, right? It's unfortunate that Andrew Burr is sidelined with his injury, but then all of a sudden you get a guy like Ollie O'Connor yesterday from Viewpoint, throwing down 15-14 in a race much like you had here last year, where nobody was challenging him. Just I mean, not only with your guys, with Crystal's guys, and then and then all these individuals. Like, I mean, this race could be the greatest ever in Division 5 state history. How much does that mean to you that you not only potentially get a chance to win that, but get to be a part of it?
I mean, it's again super awesome. We get to come out here knowing that D5 is, people hear D5 and think, oh, that's small division, not really many fast people. But in my opinion, D5 is probably the deepest division this year, and it's just awesome because you get to go out there in that race and have the competition and get pulled or pushed to a really fast time. And again, we're all friends at the end of the day, but when we're on the course, we're competing, and it's super good to have the people around you to just make sure you get to that next level, because anyone can go out there without much competition and break away and do whatever they want. But when it comes down to a pack with a bunch of strong guys who are any given day, any one of them can win. It makes it that much better, and it makes everyone that much faster. So super proud to be this time in D5 and super lucky.
Awesome. Well, we just want you to be healthy on November 30th, because we were all denied the blessing of being able to watch you compete at the state meet last year. We want everybody to be healthy. We want the best version of Menlo, the best version of Crystal Springs, the best version of all these athletes, so we can really showcase the best Division 5 race in state history. Best luck to you and the guys going forward. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.